Hotshot, over here.
Hotshot, oh my gosh, you were amazing down there. You found an engineer.
Well, not an engineer, a hybrid. At least that's what Dr. Pierce calls them. You sure made her mad this time. It turns out she was injecting the missing colonists with their DNA. It's brilliant, but horrific. My question is why? She must have known there was a less than 10% chance a colonist would survive such an infusion. Reasoning always matters, especially if we want to prove she had ill intent in a court of law. According to the intel you just found, very few survived to experimentation. These files indicate she primarily did this work out of a secret lab on the outskirts of the colony. It's hidden in a rock quarry. The ship wants you to go find it. We all have questions we want answers to. I gave the coordinates of the quarry to Raptor. He's already volunteered to fly you down and lead you through. I can't wait to see what you find. Hotshot, over here.
Marine, you're here. Good. The discovery of engineer involvement changes everything. Not only did you discover Dr. Pierce's hybrids, but an entire fucking engineer ship. No wonder Weyland-Yutani brought a warship. Nothing could be more dangerous. Without question, Dr. Pierce must be stopped. Any engineer experiment is extremely dangerous. But thanks to your intel, we'll clip Dr. Pierce's wings. It identifies the location of her personal lab hidden within a rock quarry. Locate it, and find any records on the hybrids. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Hotshot, over here.
Yo, buddy, I've been waiting on you. Is it true? You found an engineer during your last mission?
Hotshot, over here.
Hotshot, ship wants us to find Dr. Pierce's lab and get whatever spooky secrets she's hiding. No time to waste. Dragon Zero Foxtrot Echo cleared for takeoff. Hager Whiskey. Hotshot, step right up. Because we're going to the circus to find its ringleader's tent. Dr. Pierce's lab must be searched, and it's in this quarry. And it wouldn't hurt to find some intel along the way. It sounds simple, but expect a few circus animals. Combat synths and gun turrets. You copy?
I copy.
Great. If we don't die, I'll be sure to buy us some popcorn and cotton candy.
right, we got synths.
Then the show begins. Open fire.
I'm almost out. Empty. Species.
Bypassing damage. Bypassing damage.
Deep breaths. I'm almost out. Grenade out! Catch! I found intel.
Let's hear it.
Entry 649. With the acidium toxin done and my healing still underway, I've shifted my focus back to conditioning xenomorph behavior. I'll admit I've grown fond of them. These creatures are elegant and feral. I have never seen a more impressive species. Half the lab fears them, but I believe they can be trained like any other pet with the right reinforcement.
Dr. Pierce had Xenos on a leash? How is that even possible? The sooner we find that lab, the better.
Agreed. Roger that. Meds here. Found some ammo. Meds here. Patching up.
You want some of this? Empty. The fresh one.
Bad news, Hotshot. I see a series of turrets across the next few corridors. Disable each one through a terminal. Expect heavy fire.
Understood. Got a locked door.
Cut through!
Anytime, anywhere. Get it. The fresh one. Last one. Gotta make it count. I'm almost out.
Bypassing damage.
I endanger species. I'm almost out. First turret down.
Good. Keep going.
Grenade out. Empty.
to hide.
The fresh one. I am the ultimate badass. I'm almost out. I'm almost out. Down to my last here.
Bypassing deck.
Fire in the hole! Back on your feet.
Bypassing deck. Bypassing deck.
You want some of this? Ammo over here.
Ammo over here. Meds here.
First aid here.
Empty.
Take some. Anytime, anywhere. Eat this. I'm almost out. Resupply or die, folks. I'm out. Reloading. Ammo over here. You want some of this? Resupply or die, folks. Anytime, anywhere. Gathering more intel.
Compiling now.
Entry X903. Wayland Yutani should arrive any minute now. Normally the company sends a small vessel with a few executives, but this time they've brought their warship, the Demetrius. I knew they'd come running the minute I sent word of my findings. Hopefully what I show will convince them to hand over the classified research I requested. I cannot finish my trials without it.
For someone so smart, she sounds pretty foolish. The company helps no one. Don't let up. You should be closing in on your lab.
And you got it. almost out. Down to my last here. Fire in the hole! Bag him and tag him. Last one. Gotta make it count. I'm almost out. Meds here. Resupply or die, folks. Fucking A! Grenade out! Grenade out! I'm out! Reloading! Matching up. Gotta make it count.
Bypassing deck.
Matching up.
catching up.
Need a fresh one. Tango down.
What the fuck? What are these?
Empty. I'm out. Reloading. Gotcha demoralized.
Bypassing death.
Empty. I am the ultimate badass. Last one. Gotta make it count. Raptor, I don't know what I just killed, but they look like white Xenos.
White Xenos? Oh, way! Those must be pathogen.
They're freaky as hell.
Anytime, anywhere. Come and get it. Eat this.
Whoa. Raptor, I think I found the lab.
You did it! Search everywhere.
Raptor, we got a hybrid in here. It's dead and slabbed up.
Shit, those poor colonists. They never had a chance.
I'm seeing some weird shit in here. Lots of monsters in cryo displays.
Damn, a monster menagerie. Keep looking.
Found intel.
Let's see it.
Dr. Pierce, Weyland-Yutani acknowledges your breakthrough in blending human and engineer DNA. But your samples must be taken back to Earth.
But I'm the one who tamed Xenomorphs, developed the Acidium toxin. I sourced colonists, altered engineered DNA, and even experimented on myself. My contributions were...
Your contributions are company property. I must go. The Demetrius leaves in 5 hours. Wait, what are you doing? Stop!
Consider this my last contribution to the company. Sick 'em!
Fuck. Dr. Pierce's sense of humor is even sicker than mine. She's the one who started the Xeno outbreak. If Dr. Pierce can really control Xenos, then this isn't a circus anymore. It's a madhouse. Let's get back to ship. We're done here.
Come debrief when you're ready. Marine, I'm glad to see you're not seriously injured. Raptor says the lab you discovered confirmed our worst fears. She doesn't show it, but all this fuckery with engineers has ship on high alert. I can tell. Tell me something I don't know. The corporate overlords don't see the risks, just profit. What is unexpected is that Dr. Pierce turned against the company. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned or some shit, right? Imagine releasing Xenos as if they were Doberman. And she did it all because the company wanted to take away her toys. You think just because I'm a Colonial Marine, I'm a dumbass? Well, you can go shoot yourself into orbit because that wasn't Shakespeare, idiot. Read a book for fuck's sake. To Dr. Pierce, everyone and everything around her are tools to be used. Although, I have to give her credit. It's good that Demetrius never left orbit. My own mother never used that much baby talk. Creepy, isn't it? What I want to know is why she sent the distress signal in the first place. I disagree. She wanted to own and finish her work. Weyland-Yutani threatened that. You don't come to bumfuck nowhere in the middle of space because you want... It's time to debrief, Marine. We may want answers, but what we need is to apprehend the doctor and let her stand trial for her crime. We need to know why Dr. Pierce called in the Marines if she created the outbreak in the first place. I know there's an answer. We just have to find it. Gear up. Piper's running point. Search the engineer ship. Find Dr. Pierce. And get us some answers.
It looks like the two of us are next. Ahoy, hotshot! I must say, every time I run a mission with you, I come back feeling like I was on a roller coaster. I always liked scary rides as a kid, but even those pathogens were a bit much for me. Esther says the Endeavor crew saw them on a mission 5 years ago, but I'd never seen one for myself. A pathogen is a creature that was exposed to an engineer-made chemical agent, triggering mutation. I must say, Dr. Pierce is really outdoing herself. Acidium, pathogen, hybrids, and now pet training xenomorphs. I got to say, in all my years in the Corps, I've never seen a Xeno take commands. It was thought to be impossible, but she did it. Yes, and they were unable to control Dr. Pierce like they were unable to control xenomorphs. Now she's cracked the code and used it to her advantage. It's all beginning to make sense. A xenomorph attacked Dr. Pierce at the end of that distress signal she sent. Now we know it was a ruse. She was controlling the Xenomorph all along. But that only leaves us with more questions. How did she manage to control them? Why send a distress signal if she wasn't in danger? Perhaps, but given how smart she is, she would have known no one would believe that. No, we need more answers. While the two of us were in Dr. Pierce's House of Horrors, Piper and Esther were hard at work. They found the entrance to the engineer ship where Dr. Pierce must have found one of the Freakazoid's DNA. It's on the outskirts of the quarry, just outside the colony. There were heavy signal jammers cloaking its location. I'd suggest you start there to find answers.
Mosey on over when you got a minute.
Come debrief when you're ready.
Emma over here.
Hotshot! I can't believe we're gonna explore an engineer ship. Okay, we need to know why Dr. Pierce sent the distress signal that brought us here. Onwards and upwards!
Dragon Zero Foxtrot Echo, exit via Hangar Whiskey. Squawk 6000, holding in the hover.
Okay, is my mic on? Check. Alright, Hotshot. This one should be exciting. We get to go into an engineer ship. We need to figure out why Dr. Pierce sent that distress signal. Ship always likes having more intel. And let's see if I've got a good handle on running point yet. Co says I need to sound assertive.
Roger that, Lieutenant. Pathogen incoming.
Take him out.
Anytime, anywhere. Enemy down. Shark sticks, motherfucker! Need a fresh one. I'm out! Reloading! I found some intel.
Hotshot, I got your intel.
Entry X-615. 2 days ago, the miners in the quarry discovered the impossible. An engineer ship. The vessel is breathtaking. It's a scientific and ancient marvel. I've ordered my team to immediately pivot and adjust all resources to make sense. Dr. Pierce was sent here to develop xenomorph weapons. But no scientist would ever pass up the chance to study an engineer ship.
It also explains why the company sent the Demetrius.
Indeed. Keep at it. This is the good stuff.
Last one. Gotta make it count.
Last one. Gotta make it count. I'm almost out. Need a fresh one. Found it. That's mine. This pathogen count is heavy.
Wish I had time to analyze them, but that'll have to wait.
There's a lot of plant life in here, Lieutenant.
That could be Dr. Pierce's doing. Just making yourself right at home. Keep moving.
Resupply or die, folks.
First aid here.
Resupply or die, folks.
Anytime, anywhere. Tango down. Need a fresh one. I am the ultimate badass. That's what I need. Ammo over here. Empty. Area clear. No sign of any terminals.
Don't give up. Something has to be there.
Patching up. Got pathogen with multiple arms, Piper.
Fascinating. Too bad you have to kill them.
almost down. Assistance required.
Piper, there's some weird milky goo down here. And there are eggs.
They could be pathogen eggs, or an unforeseen variable. Hooray!
Found some ammo.
This!
Meds here. Empty. Ammo over here.
Tell me what you see, Hotshot. What's the ship like?
Lots of metal corridors, strange curvatures, shit ton of pathogens.
I am itching to go down there for myself, if Ko will let me. Tracker, Hotshot. There's swamps down there.
Copy that.
Piper, more intel.
Copy that.
Shit, we got company. Down to my last here.
Entry X632. I can barely record this, I'm shaking so much. It's taken days to get inside the engineer ship, but all our effort was worth it. Inside, we found not only several pieces of engineer technology, but a fully preserved engineer body. This changes everything. Engineers are said to have been the architects of life. Their DNA must hold the answer to reversing the
Wow, wow, wow. Dr. Pierce didn't intend to turn colonists into a freaky engineer weapon. No.
Sir, I'm sending up an image of this relief. It's something else.
Collecting now. Oh my stars. It looks like a crucifixion motif. I can't quite tell. Something for later. For now, keep looking for evidence of the distress signal.
Grabbing intel.
I'll get on it.
Tangos! Anytime, anywhere. Gotta make it count. Ammo over here.
Bypassing down. Bypassing down.
Oh no, this intel is corrupted. Find another terminal and try again.
Second attempt initiated.
I got it. Dr. Pierce was the first victim of her own toxin, but to hear her say it is something else. Keep hunting for information. You're onto something.
You got it, Piper. Moving on.
Keep at it. There has to be something more.
Come and get it! Found it, that's mine. I found a terminal.
Yes, intel.
Gotta make it count. Resupply or die, folks. Fire in the hole. Get this thing off me! No, fucking
Ammo over here.
Resupply or die, folks. Five guys in death. Enemy down. All right, trying this again. Ammo over here. Knock down. Rebooting. Gotcha them. Enemy down. Bag him and tag him.
Okie dokie, our intel is ready. Here we go.
It isn't working. However, requesting access to the engineer research database. Unable to access. Always throwing a fit. Alright, Mother. Requesting a list of all those with engineer research database access in range of planet LV-558. One entry located. Esther Model 1089-12A7 of the USS Banshee of the United Systems Colonial Marines. A synthetic. Not ideal, but I can make it work. It looks like I need to invite the Marines by for a visit.
My word! Dr. Pierce brought us here on purpose. She wanted Esther. If crashing my dropship was her idea of an invitation, she's a poor host. Wow, Hotshot, you saw the inside of an engineer ship and you're alive. And I didn't lose my cool. Let's get back to the Endeavor. When ship hears that Dr. Pierce lured Fireteam Banshee here on purpose, she's gonna blow a gasket.
Hotshot, over here.
Marine, you are back. I hope Piper has improved at running point. She can be quite excitable, but I believe you have been a good influence. I have also been giving her advice on how to remain calm and focused in high-stress situations. Just moments ago, she ran to me breathless with the new intel you found on Dr. Pierce's condition. A lot of it we already knew, but some of the new details are illuminating. Several months ago, the doctor was accidentally exposed to high concentrations of Acidium. Her body was permanently altered. Not yet, but Dr. Pierce is aiming to find one. The company refused to aid her, so she took matters into her own hands. With the discovery of the engineer ship, she hypothesized that their DNA with all its superior physical attributes could reverse her malady. Her experimentation on the colonists is driven by an intense desire to return to full health. Her hatred of the company and any who try to stop her is incidental, but equally as dangerous. Acidium is a new toxin. There is no way of knowing if her condition is fatal or what the long-term side effects will be. As Acidium's creator, she knows this better than anyone. That is why, even though the company thought her engineer experimentation was groundbreaking, it was not enough. Dr. Pierce started the Xenomorph outbreak so Weyland-Yutani would not take her one chance of finding a cure away. Yet, she did not know enough about engineer biology to complete her experiment, so she found someone who did. Me. If you are asking how it feels to be violated and used, I cannot tell you. I am a synthetic. I do not feel. I have programmed responses. As such, my first response was to shut down. Then, I was focused on repair, which I achieved thanks in part to Wrench. Now, protocol dictates that I prevent Dr. Pierce from harming more victims and allowing such a breach to happen again. Ironically, all of her effort has only served to make another weapon for Weyland-Yutani with no cure in sight. Despite the Xenomorph outbreak, the company will be back. The promise of an engineer hybrid is too alluring. Thank you. She used us all, but I don't believe she will get away with it. I know SHIP wishes for you to destroy the engineer hybrids. You must ensure the cycle of death stops there. Otherwise, the consequences will be devastating. But we have confidence in you, Marine. I have no doubt you will succeed in your mission.
Glad to see you back, Marine. Well, Marine, you made it. Not many see the guts of an engineer ship and survive. And from your intel, it's clear the Colonial Marines were played this entire time. Dr. Pierce wanted Esther, and intentionally lured Fireteam Banshee to LV-558. And it worked. She started the Xenomorph outbreak and sent out the distress signal as bait. Dr. Pierce was after classified engineer research. She needed it to finish her hybrids. And now she has it. But what she didn't bank on was you and the crew of the Endeavor. She assumed we'd leave our own behind. And a lot more experience. She thinks she can control the uncontrollable, but she'll learn the hard way she's wrong. But for now, we need to hunt down every last engineer hybrid. I'm sending you to the surface with Ko on mic. She wants those hybrids dead as much as I do. She pretends to hate the nickname, but I think she's secretly fond of it. Good luck, and keep your head about you. I don't want to send a single Marine home in a body bag.
Mosey on over when you get... Hiya, champ. Esther was telling me. Turns out our Dr. Pierce seems to be smarter than all of USCM intelligence. Mosey on over when you got a minute. Ship's orders.
No more games, Marine. Get into the engineer ship and take out those hybrids. We're counting on you.
Taking light from Pipeline. Dropping out Eagle Whiskey in 3, 2, 1.
All right, Marine, listen up. This one isn't going to be easy. Our mission is simple. Wipe out those engineer hybrids. We're all counting on you. Got it?
I got it. I won't let you down. Pathogen spotted.
Fire at will.
I am the ultimate badass. We got a massive sculpture in here.
Of what?
An engineer head.
A little arrogant of them, isn't it? Move along.
Grenade out! Come and get it! Got you demoralized! I'm almost out! Entering the guts of the ship.
Copy that.
You want some of this? Down to my last here.
Bypassing death.
Ultimate badass! Down to my last here. I got intel.
Send it up.
Get some! Anytime, anywhere. Need a friend. I'm almost out. this, motherfucker!
Somewhere to decrypt it.
You got it.
Just what I need. Resuppliers died, folks.
Sending the decryption code.
Great. This will just take a minute.
I'm out. Reloading.
Count it. That's mine.
Over here. Found some ammo. This wave is pretty bad.
Hold your ground.
I am the ultimate badass. Tango down. I'm out. Reloading.
Intel is ready, Marine. Listen up. Entry Act 722. I've decided to return my hybrids to their ancestral home. It's only right to place them in an environment where they have the greatest chance of thriving. I will not let anyone take them from me. No company, no Marine, no executive. After all, I need to keep them healthy if I'm going to continue pursuing a cure. Between the hybrids and the Xenomorphs, I have quite the vivarium. We were right. Her hybrids are here. Search the ship for cryopods. They can't be far.
Will do. You want some of this? I'm out. Reloading. Co, I found cryopods. Hundreds of them. But they don't look normal.
$10 says these are the hybrids. Scrounge for intel.
Loading intel. Shit! More pathogens!
Open fire!
Grenade out!
This intel needs to be decrypted. Find another terminal.
Copy that. I am the ultimate badass! I endanger species! Down to my last here. Patching up. Meds here. Found some ammo. Decrypting intel.
I got it. All right, Marine. Our intel's good to go.
Entry X-751. The hybrids have been fully transported into their specially designed cryopods by yours truly. Their only possible vulnerability is if someone restores power to the engineer ship. Weyland-Yutani will never be able to do it. Not with a pathogen in their way. As long as no one turns on the ship, my creations will be safe.
So these are Dr. Pierce's hybrids. You're going to have to activate the engineer ship to destroy them. You'll need to punch into 4 different engineer consoles. According to Esther, they are pretty hard to miss. Find them. We can't let these hybrids survive.
Roger that. First terminal activated. Captain, something happened.
Stay alert, but press on. You got this.
Anytime, anywhere, I was gonna have you.
You know what to do.
Empty! Terminal 2 activated. Grenade out. Bypassing down. Count it, that's mine. Empty!
All right, just 2 more terminals and you're golden.
Copy that. Found some ammo.
Of an engineer ship just filled the room.
You must be doing something right. Keep going.
I'm out. Reloading.
Bypassing damage. This looks like a command center.
Don't linger. Destroy any pathogen and find the last terminal.
There. Patching up. Patching up. Meds here. Empty.
Found some ammo.
Captain. It's another hologram. Even bigger than the first one.
You must be in the right place.
Resupply or die, folks.
Bypassing deck. Assistance required.
Found some ammo.
Copy that. Last terminal is activated.
That should do it, Marine. Looks like 95% casualty rate on my scanner, but some of the experiments survived. Hunker down. The hybrids will be on their way.
are down. I repeat, the hybrids are down.
Son of a bitch! You actually did it! Fucking incredible! I can count on one hand the number of Marines who faced those engineer fucks and survived. Hot damn, you're good. Let's get back to the Endeavor. Ship will want to debrief.
Hotshot, over here. Hotshot, oh my gosh. You actually saw the engineer hybrids. Please tell me everything. It's a shame, of course, that they're all dead. We really should have kept at least one of their corpses to study, don't you think? I mean, the likelihood of us ever having another chance to get a biological sample of engineer-adjacent flesh is practically zero. Oh, come on. You sound like an old robotics developer I met once. He said that just because you can create something, it doesn't mean that you should. Of course, he was harping on about whether synthetics should exist. What a silly debate to be having in the 23rd century. I mean, look at Esther. She's one of my best friends. Perhaps this revulsion of engineers is the same. I don't agree with what Dr. Pierce did, but in the right hands, we should not fear science. You have a point. Of course, we'll never know because you killed them all. Oh, and by the way, I'm glad you survived, of course. The Endeavor wouldn't feel the same if you died. I mean, who would be there to give me tips on running point? Look, Ship told me you're gonna go after Dr. Pierce and take care of business once and for all. You only have a 6.7% chance of survival, so promise me, despite the odds, that you'll come back. The Endeavor crew is like family to me. You're always right, of course. I understand, but please take care of yourself, Hotshot, okay?
Glad to see you back, Marine. Marine, code tells me you were impressive out there. I'll make this quick. We don't have much time. Dr. Pierce's work is destroyed. Thankfully, you succeeded in laying waste to her hybrids. All that remains is for us to take out the trash. Find Dr. Pierce. She fled the engineer ship before you could find her, but I'm done playing games. That's her modus operandi. Leave a mess and run. But hopefully, we've worn her down. Esther tracked her location. Dr. Pierce went back into the mines. I'm sure she has something ugly up her sleeve. She's nothing if not creative. I'm running point. It's time to take this toxin-making, xeno-loving, engineer-addled fucker down. Glad to see you back, Marine.
We've tracked Dr. Pierce's location. Find her and arrest her. She must be held accountable.
Dragon Zero Foxtrot Echo, exit via Hangar Whiskey. Squawk 6000, holding in the hover.
All right, Marine. You know what to do. Find Dr. Pierce and end this. When you find her, call it in. I want to personally make sure she doesn't slip away from us this time.
Copy that, General. Xeno, straight ahead!
Fire at will.
I'm almost out. Got you demoralized. I can see that. Last one. Gotta make it count. Out of my last here. I'm almost out. Back in the tank. Room cleared.
Keep up the chase. You're on the right track.
Tango down. That stinks, motherfucker! Get it off! Son of a bitch! Got you demoralized. I am the ultimate badass! Got you demoralized! Fuck! More bugs!
Strike them down.
Deep breaths. Get it off! Get it off! Fucking... Get this thing off me! Grenade out! Hate these things! Resupply or die, folks.
Let's hear it.
Enemy down. Bag him and tag him. Tango down. Bypassing gas. Overriding lockdown.
Gotta make it count. Rebooting.
Shit! That was a nasty fight.
Dr. Pierce is throwing everything she has at us. She knows we're here.
Ammo over here.
Sir, we got a lab in here.
Search it. We'll need solid evidence to prove Dr. Pierce guilty of her crimes.
Grabbing intel.
Send it up. Entry X-802. My former employers could never figure out how I was able to tame Xenomorphs. Of course, I made sure they never found out. Such power doesn't belong with the incompetent. Perhaps if they had ever met a Xenomorph queen, they would know what true power looks like. A queen's ability to command an entire hive? It's a scientific marvel, and one I wish to emulate. Her and I have something in common. We don't just create life. We control it.
Did you hear all that, General?
I sure did. We'll discuss it later. Stick to the mission. Find Dr. Pierce.
You caught me. Too bad I can't congratulate you. There's no victory in being a pawn. You're just like them. Even in death, they come to understand this one absolute. You never defy the Queen.
Sir, she's got a queen!
Listen carefully. Do not engage. Find a way out of there. Do not delay.
More Xenos!
Enemy down. Need a fresh one. Gotta make it count.
Delusional. You would never try to stop me, would you, girl? Unlike them, you respect power. Now be a dear and kill those jarheads.
No, you can't!
Fire away!
Please, do it. Raptor, we're done here. Take us home. Final report of the incident involving Wayland-Yutani Colony. Stores Boone on LV-558. USCM General reporting. The colonists and scientist, Dr. Lily Pierce, are dead. The Xenomorph Queen is destroyed. All members of Fireteam Banshee and the Endeavor, Co, Raptor, Piper, Esther, Wrench, and Ship are alive. We should reach the Outer Rim territories in 3 weeks. We will regroup, restock, and refuel. With a little luck, we will even rest. From there, we'll continue onward. This is General Olivia Ship of the USS Endeavor, signing off.
Hotshot! Over here! Hotshot! You're back! I heard Ship, shot Dr. Pierce. Pity. Unfortunately for you, my hunch that there was a missing Xenomorph Queen was correct. I admire how well you handled every unknown variable Dr. Pierce threw your way. I feel a bit disappointed when I think about how she died. A small part of me wishes things had played out differently. I suppose I did get to finally run missions on my own. I'm not just Piper the data swiper anymore. I could never have done it without you. And that's what strikes me about Dr. Pierce. She had no one. Whereas I had you, Co, Raptor, Wrench, and even Ship. Hotshot, over here. The Endeavor accepted me with open arms. In a different world, if Dr. Pierce had been in my place, maybe she wouldn't have hurt so many people. But ultimately, she failed. She prized control and retribution over relationships, and it killed her. If she hadn't decided to create Acidium, control Xenomorphs, kidnap and murder hundreds of people, and turn them into humanity-destroying engineer hybrids, I bet we could have been friends. But instead, I found an even better friend and example in you. Thank you for taking me seriously and teaching me all you know. So keep fighting the good fight, Hotshot. I'll never forget blowing out my first hive with you.
Wrench's resets. Welcome back, Marine. Everyone is relieved to see you and Ship are safe. Despite her firm demeanor, Ship loathes death she deems unnecessary. Dr. Pierce must have been beyond saving. I give Ship credit for maintaining mercy, even when, by every metric, the Doctor wasn't entitled to it. Downing the Queen, however, was all you. I have never seen a xenomorph of such an immense size. You are fortunate to be alive. Yes, such an assertion Dr. Pierce proved with her life. Many have tried to wield xenomorphs to further their own ends and failed. They are much like humans in that way. As a species, you are difficult to compel and always break free of any constraint placed upon you. Ultimately, everything that happened here will be highly classified and never revealed to the public. But please know that what you did carries weight. Of course, it is the least I could do. You helped recover me after Dr. Pierce shut me down. I could have been, as Wrench once said, a pile of metal on a scrap heap. I am, rationally speaking, forever in your debt. I hope we will find other opportunities to serve together. You have been a good addition to the Endeavor. If you ever require aid, analysis, or assistance in your work, I am at your disposal.
Glad to see you back, Marine. Marine, I'm glad it's you. I'm sorry you had to see me take Dr. Pierce's life. The doctor may have been the cause of immense suffering, but putting her out of her misery was the humane thing to do. And because of you, countless people will be spared the destruction she created. I personally thank you. It's a rare fire team that can take on a Xenomorph queen single-handed, but you did so, and survived. You are welcome. The praise is well-deserved. None of us expected a simple rescue mission to become a search for a mad scientist and our circus animals. What remains now is to prepare to return home. We also may need a hand clearing out the rest of the Xenomorph infestation on Stor's Boon, if you're up for it. Your enthusiasm is appreciated, if not a little overwhelming. Either way, your help has made an impact. If you need me, you know where to find me.
Hotshot, over here.
Marine, just who I wanted to see. You know I'm hard to impress, but damn. Watching you fight that queen was like watching a fucking piece of art. Ship gave Dr. Pierce what she deserved. I'm only sorry I wasn't the one to shut her up for good. You did one hell of a job, Marine. Ever the ass-kisser, aren't you? But given everything, I think we can drop the Colonel this and Captain that bullshit. Please, call me Co. But some real talk? Fireteam Banshee survived because of you. I will never forget that. So, thank you. Damn right you are. A compliment from me may be as rare as seeing pigs fly, but you earned it. I'm not above admitting you proved yourself. And that's why I'm happy to run point for you anytime. Now run along. That's enough sentimentality for one day. We got some loose ends to tie up.
It looks like the two of us are... Heyo! If it isn't the Queen Killer! It sounds almost as good as Hotshot. I know Co and Piper prefer poker, but you should get into chess. The most dangerous piece is the Queen. And Dr. Pierce was nothing more than a pawn. Well, without engineers left to destroy, Xenomorph outbreaks to contain, and a mad scientist to track down, I may just have the time. Or I'll finally sit down and let Wrench talk my ear off about those birds. And what about you? What will you do with all your newfound time? I was hoping you'd say that. After all, who is going to be the Tweedledee to my Tweedledum? We're like Don Quixote and Sancho Panza, Sherlock and Watson, Zorro and Bernardo. If you ever need anything, I got your back. Now rest up. You deserve it.
Mosey on over when you got a minute. Ship's order. Well, well, well. If it isn't the Queen Slayer. I heard that queen was seriously big, like huge. Lucky you, old Wrench has your back. You're welcome for all the snazzy gear. That's right. About time more people around here started saying it. But, seriously, you did a damn good job. Are you, sticking around? Whoa, easy there. Oh, pal is a strong word. Just kidding. We might be a little cooler than you, but, you'll catch up. You're a good fit with this group. Whatever happens, I'm glad it was you who was assigned here. Oh, sorry. Only cool people get to decide what is and isn't cool. You? Not as cool as us. Though, killing a queen gets you pretty close. Sorry, pal. But I'm sure you'll get there one day.